Today's video is going to be a major warning to the entire Western world. If you've been paying attention, you know there's an Islamic takeover of the West. You can see it very clear as day in the UK. Their government is trying to cover it up. Our government has historically tried to cover things up as well. The media doesn't want to call terrorist attacks what they are. And this is a very concerted effort. This is not just, oh, well, this is just happening. Oh, how did this happen? No, this is pure Nazi propaganda being used in schools throughout the Middle East, being used in our college systems here in the United States, being used throughout the college systems in the UK. They are teaching young people to be anti-Semitic, and they are teaching young people to want to bend the knee to Islam as if they're the kings of the universe like they want to be. I'm telling you right now, if we do not start speaking up, sharing these videos with our friends and our family and people that disagree with us, we are going to wind up like 1930s Germany. That is going to happen 100% if people do not start speaking up. Today I have a video from an organization called Canary Mission. It's a video that was released in October, but I highly doubt that many people have actually seen it because things like this get suppressed, because this is a global conservative effort to basically, and one of the friends of the show actually mentioned recently this exact thought process. This is a concerted effort using Islam to break apart. I'm going to get a little conspiratorial right now, to break apart our society and get everyone at odds so that they can eventually control us through socialism and communism. That is 100% what is happening. All right. So we're going to watch this video. I want everyone to share this around with everyone, not just to help the channel, but because this is the biggest threat to the entire world. This is a huge deal. There are 1.6 billion Muslims on this planet. And while only a very small percentage are considered extreme, that number is 30 million of them. And if you don't think that they have been legally immigrating here, think again. They are legally immigrating here and hiding amongst the population, recruiting people, getting them to go into the extremist territory and having them wait for the final attack. They are having massive amount of babies. They are literally trying to populate the United States to take us over. They're infiltrating our government. New York City might be taken over soon. Minneapolis might be taken over soon. Like, how much further is this going to get? And in this video, you'll see an actual Congress member, Rashida Tlaib, basically just being anti-American on this in public, on camera. Like, these people that we allow in our government, they hate us. They want to destroy us. Before I play the video, I want to say like kind of who these people are. So Mohammed Nabulsi, you're going to see him in here. Mohammed Hissam Nabulsi is an anti-Israel activist who called for chaos in American cities and glorified terrorism in 2024. He celebrated Intifada violence, honored terrorists, disrupted campus events, and spread hatred of Israel. Rashida Tlaib, I don't know if that's how you pronounce her name, but I really don't care, spoke at an anti-American and pro-terror conference in 2024. Also, 6 of her 2008 fundraiser co-hosts either raised money for Hamas or something. It's going to say something else. So they raised money for Hamas. That's cute. To her, and she's in our Congress. She is a congresswoman. To her, Herzallah has glorified martyrdom, spread anti-Semitism, and promoted incitement. He has also expressed support for terrorists and spread hatred of Israel. Herzallah was arrested twice for anti-Israel disruptions. He is a BDS supporter. Okay, so that's just a little bit about who we're about to listen to.
I caution you of the days to come, because they will not be easy. There are people among us today who might not be with us next year at this conference. And this is the reality. Because the liberation struggle requires sacrifice, and I know everyone here is prepared to make that sacrifice.
This event was held in the United States. He is literally talking about fighting to the death in the United States. That is what he's talking about.
In May 2024, over 100 organizations gathered for the People's Conference for Palestine in Detroit, Michigan. More than 3,000 activists were in attendance. Speakers celebrated the October 7th massacre, called for resistance against the West, and mapped out a vision for the destruction of America from within.
The Palestinians who came to the United States understood their role immediately upon arrival.
We, the movement for Palestine in North America and across the world, are here to fight until victory.
This violent movement has been growing for decades. It's made up of groups including Within Our Lifetime, Students for Justice in Palestine, the Palestinian Youth Movement, and many others. After the October 7th attacks, anti-Israel groups in America were emboldened. They saw the massacre as an opportunity to intensify hostility toward Jews and America.
When I think about the USM, it should burn! Death to America!
As the movement worked nonstop to legitimize the Hamas attack, the activists openly flaunted their hatred of Jews and Israel through protests, vandalism, encampments, and violent assaults, both in the streets and on college campuses. Flags of terror organizations became commonplace in public spaces. Activists celebrated the brutality of the October 7th massacre, drawing inspiration from the barbaric acts of terrorism.
It was exhilarating! It was energizing!
Glory to our martyrs, our heroes who made the ultimate sacrifice.
I salute Hamas. A job well done.
On October 7th, Hamas declared war on Israel.
These are United States citizens,
8th,
you guys.
Their supporters declared war.
Born and raised in the United States. Turning into jihadists.
Time to bring the war home! It is time to smash this empire!
Becoming
the goal
terrorists.
of the movement is not just to destroy Israel. Their primary target is the U.S. They call America the enemy, the beast, or simply empire.
We're in the belly of the beast. We're in the heart of U.S. empire.
What do these people think is going to happen if America falls? Do they literally think that they're going to be living in a socialist utopia where they're given everything and have to do nothing? And I mean, what do they think would happen? None of these idiots have any idea how the Middle East operates. They have no idea what these people's intentions are. And they're all a bunch of little pussies who, when it comes down to it, would never fucking do any of this. But they're just acting all tough, like, "Ooh, I'm gonna burn this flag. I'm gonna burn it. I'm gonna bang this pan and call you a pig," because that's what they think about all of us who are not Islamic, is that that we're all pigs. That's literally what the Quran says. I don't know, like, what do these people think would happen if America just fell down in shambles? They think this, they have no fucking idea.
We are here in the belly of the insatiable imperial beast.
Here in North America, in the U.S., the belly of the beast, the heart of empire.
State University assistant professor, great.
With 1 million cuts!
We will be hitting empire where it hurts most. Bring empire to its knees.
Shouldn't professors like actually know history?
Easy, and it won't be rapid, but we know it's possible.
This panel, y'all, is talking about what is next. To strike at the heart of empire.
That's
the Palestinian American pro-terror movement uses the word resistance as a euphemism for violence. And that resistance is to be accomplished by any means necessary.
You will resist by any, all means necessary. All means necessary.
The resistance, in all its forms.
Resistance, including armed resistance.
Normalized armed struggle.
They are not terrorists, they are freedom fighters.
Our noble, steadfast resistance.
Conference speakers outlined their strategy for bringing the war home.
I believe our fundamental role is to generate political and social crisis within the American ruling class. Mass mobilizations is the primary tactic. Street shutdowns, bridge and train shutdowns, airport caravans and shutdowns.
He's literally saying it.
Building takeovers, targeting of weapons manufacturers, shutting down events.
We will be here in the streets, on our campuses, in our classrooms, in our workplaces every day.
We have made the situation untenable for the empire's ruling classes and the political establishment.
They have created a disruptive movement made up of students and faculty, turning young minds into anti-American extremists.
Our movement has helped transform students into revolutionaries.
Iran, Hezbollah, Hamas, and other factions that fight American hegemony in the region. People who are 18 and 19 years old on campuses truly understand these ideas now.
Protesters target cultural and historical landmarks, seeking to destabilize the foundations of American society. They are openly hostile to law enforcement and engage in violent opposition toward the police. The influence of these organizations isn't limited to universities and public spaces. They've even reached the halls of Congress.
Congresswoman Rashida Tlaib.
Yeah, resist the country that you swore to protect and serve.
We're not going anywhere! Free, free Palestine!
The influence of these violent groups is growing, and they are working towards their goal of dismantling America.
Our struggle is a long struggle, and one that stands on the shoulders of thousands of martyrs and thousands of fighters who have committed and who are committing their lives to lay the ground for the revolution we see ahead of us today.
Gaza tells us to escalate for it. That can mean so many different things, but what I will tell you is we need to start sacrificing.
The threat of violence is not theoretical. In this war of resistance, all Americans are potential targets.
Genocide! Genocide!
These organizations are determined to achieve their revolution, whatever the cost, by any means necessary.
Resistance, by any means necessary.
If the enemy refuses to die, it must be killed.
There is only one solution.
The Palestinian diaspora in North America has committed its martyrs for this cause.
Students have brought the war home.
It is either victory or death.
Either victory or death.
They're losing their ability to control us. And this means that now the gloves are off. And quite frankly, anything is possible.
Remember at the beginning how I said there's 1.6 billion Muslims in the world and only 30 million of them are considered to be extremists? Well, there's a little bit more to the story than that. But I wanted to save it until later after we watched the video. The thing is that they have this thing called taqiyya in Islam where Allah has given them permission to lie as long as it is to protect themselves or the religion from persecution. So what's happening, and I'm not saying that every single Muslim is, there are Muslims that speak out against this. In fact, Saudi Arabian leaders among really the whole United Arab Emirates are on camera telling us like, y'all are stupid. Y'all are stupid. Like that we don't allow this shit here because we know what's going on.
And let me say this in English so you can understand what I'm saying.
I have translation.
No, I know you have translation, but I just want to make sure you get it right. there will come a day that we will see far more radical extremists and terrorists coming out of Europe because of the lack of decision-making, trying to be politically correct, or assuming that they know the Middle East and they know Islam and they know the others far better than we do. And I'm sorry, but that's pure ignorance.
So there are Muslims that do not believe in this extremism. However, there are a lot of Muslims, we don't even know how many, who are operating using taqiyya to lie and tell people that it is a peaceful religion and they're peaceful people and they're just trying to resist, when in fact they know damn well they are tools in the mission of creating a global caliphate, aka Islamic government ruled by one person over the entire world under Sharia law. Therefore, deeming them or giving them the power to carry out their revelations, which is to kill all the infidels, so anyone that won't bend the knee to Islam, and then Allah will come back. This is one belief. This is the major, the most extremist belief. And then Allah will come back to the earth and rule for 40 years, and then he will die, and all the Muslims will praise him, and they'll live happily ever after, I guess. But they are lying, okay? So we can see them on camera right now. And while most of those people probably aren't even really Muslims, I mean, they probably think they are, but they don't really even know what it is. They're turning those people into extremists as well. So while I say most of them probably are too weak to actually do anything, when push comes to shove, they'll probably have a revelation of their own in their mind once they get directed to start killing people, or to go and do a self-elimination mission in a packed mall. They'll probably back away a little bit and realize that, oh, maybe they were supporting an actual terrorist organization this entire fucking time. But y'all, we have got to share this information with people. We have got to get it out there. We have to speak. We have got to break this attack on the entire West. So share this video with everyone and leave a comment below to help it get out. Hit the like button to also help the video get pushed out. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any more content, and I will see you on the next one.
After the recent ban of Muslim Brotherhood in Jordan, I have a message to Western countries that still hosts the Brotherhood leaders and members. It's a message from those who know. The Muslim Brotherhood is not just a political movement. It is the ideological mother of some of the deadliest terrorist groups in the modern world. Since its founding, the Brotherhood has been crystal clear about its mission. Not reform, but domination. Not coexistence, but conquest. Throughout its history, violence has followed. In 1948, Brotherhood members assassinated Egyptian Prime Minister Mahmoud al-Nuqrashi. In 1979, their Syrian branch massacred 83 military cadets in the Aleppo Artillery School, targeted simply for belonging to the Alawite minority. In 1982, their uprising in Hama, Syria, triggered a battle that left tens of thousands dead. And in the 90s, Brotherhood ideologies inspired Al-Qaeda and other jihadi groups that carried out attacks across the Middle East and beyond. Yet, despite this bloody history, many Western countries still host Brotherhood leaders, treating them as moderates, allowing them to spread their ideology under the cover of religious freedom. This is a mistake, a deadly mistake. Europe, America, and the free world must understand the Muslim Brotherhood does not respect democracy. They use it until they are strong enough to replace it. Extremists do not come offering peace. They come offering destruction. First for their declared enemies, and then for the societies that gave them shelter. If you do not heed the warnings from Egypt, Jordan, Israel, and others who have seen the true face of the Brotherhood, you could be next. God forbid. History has already written the warning. Now the question is, will you listen? Extremism thrives when good people stay silent.